Good morning or evening or whatever. This isn't going right. So what is a partition coefficient? We need this in relation to drug discovery, or in our purpose will be perfume discovery. There are essentially numbers that you calculate by taking the log, which is logarithm of the solute in octanol versus in water. This is jargon for how well it dissolves in octanol and how well it dissolves in water. And then you have a relationship between how well it dissolves in octanol, it dissolves in fat soluble, how well it dissolves in fat, or how much better it can penetrate the blood-brain barrier. So I don't think we need. So there's this software called SeeSAR by BioSolveIT. With it, I downloaded a protein for olfactory purposes, olfactory receptor. And in it is octanoic acid. But as you can see, this is not the standard conformation of octanoic acids. Standard conformation of octanoic acid with the lowest energy would be up, down, up, down, up, down, up, something like that. So, but as you can see, it's not minimum energy. It has torsions. So because of this, when you smell gasoline, or I guess octanoic acid is more specific, which is not gasoline. Gasoline is probably octane, so without the oxygens. So what I came up with, I thought, hey, let's modify it a little bit. We could make a ring closure here. As you can see here. Can you see my screen? Yes. So you can see it here. I connected this and this via a double bond of carbon-carbon. And what is the estimated affinity? Let's have a look. It seems about, well, almost 1,000 times more potent. And it went from 2D6 affinity being very high to medium. 2D6 is one of the enzymes that breaks down chemicals in your body. I don't know where exactly it is 2D6 or 2C9 or HERG yet. Don't remember everything. And but I remember HERG. HERG is something you should look out for. But what is PIC50? Is a low value good, or is it better to be higher? I don't know. But it seems the more we modify it, the higher it gets. So higher value means goes up. Wait a second. higher value means a better affinity to it. So a higher hErg means more affinity to it, but this is not a good thing. hErg is something you don't want to inhibit because it's has something to do with the heart. What is hErg again? Right, so it has to do with the electrical activity of the heart. Oh, it can give you long QT syndrome. But what if we just ignored this for a moment and manufactured this and thought, hey, just put it in a perfume. And you're thinking, wait, don't perfume need clinical trials? Nope. Perfume requirements EU. I mean, it's not proven that it has this effect on hErg, but as you can see, it's all green. It's all green lit. And you can synthesize it quite easily. So how would you go about this? I guess. I think something like deals all the. Let me check. All right, so this is still quite good. So it would just be. I mean, let's look at its affinity. Still good. Still good. 2d6 affinity. So what's going on here is that it's going to be metabolized by 2d6 very easily. Or it might inhibit 2d6, I don't know, and make other drugs more stronger. But the log P is increasing, so it has a better chance of getting to the brain, blood-brain barrier. So who knows, maybe it has drug-like properties. I don't know. But it hasn't moved the needle that much. So if you have octanoic acid and it can influence your heart electrical activity, that's not a good thing. But it is what it is. Just look at the top. So it just isn't moving the needle quite much. So how would you go about synthesizing this? Let me pause for a moment. Here you can see an example of what it could be. So you start out with a Wittig reaction here, and then you have iodoform something. So here's a iodoform. You can make this using formaldehyde and the iodoform reaction. And then you can do a Wittig reaction to put them together, and then you have this molecule reacting with this molecule. This is a Grignard reaction. And then you get this, and then you use another Grignard agent, methyl lithium, and then you have a Diels-Alder reaction, and then you have your end product. That's it. So just like this, you could make millions of dollars. Bye-bye.